Hey everyone, Linus here. Computers, right? They're like everywhere. From our phones to our cars, these digital buddies are a huge part of our lives. But sometimes they just don't want to work, you know? Blue screens of death, frozen apps, the dreaded spinning wheel of doom. It's enough to make you want to chuck the whole thing out the window. But hold on, before you launch your computer into orbit, let me tell you, a lot of common problems can be fixed with some simple know-how. So, put on your troubleshooting hats, because we're about to dive into the wonderful world of DIY computer repair. Let's go! Alright, first things first, when in doubt, reboot. Seriously, you'd be surprised how often this simple trick solves the problem. Think of it like this. Your computer's been running for hours, maybe even days, juggling a bunch of tasks. It's like a marathon runner. Sometimes it just needs a quick breather to catch its breath and reset. So go ahead, hit that restart button and give your digital buddy a well-deserved break. You'll be amazed how often a fresh start is all it takes to get things running smoothly again. Okay, so you've rebooted, but your computer's still acting funky. Next up, let's play detective and check those cables. Loose or disconnected cables are another surprisingly common culprit behind computer woes. Think of it like a garden hose with a kink in it. The water just can't flow properly. So, take a peek at the back of your computer and make sure all those cables are securely plugged in. Don't forget to check your monitor, keyboard, mouse, and any other peripherals too. A little wiggle here and there can go a long way in ensuring everything's properly connected. Alright, so we've checked the obvious stuff, but your computer's still giving you the side eye. Time to talk about the silent troublemaker viruses and malware. These nasty little buggers can wreak havoc on your system, causing everything from slow performance to data loss. It's like having a gremlin living inside your computer, messing things up for fun. The good news is, a good antivirus program is like a digital exterminator, sniffing out and squashing those pesky viruses before they can do any real damage. So make sure you've got a reliable antivirus installed and running regular scans. Trust me, your computer will thank you for it. Section 5. Software acting up? Time for a cleanup. Sometimes it's not the hardware that's the problem, but the software. Think of it like this. Your computer's like a messy room. Over time, it gets cluttered with junk files, unused programs, and other digital debris. All this clutter can slow things down and even cause programs to crash. That's where a good software cleanup comes in. Uninstalling unwanted programs frees up valuable space on your hard drive, while running a disk cleanup utility gets rid of all those temporary files and other digital dust bunnies. Think of it like giving your computer a digital decluttering session. It'll run smoother and faster afterward. Section 6. Drivers, the unsung heroes of your computer. Ever wonder how your computer knows how to talk to your printer, your webcam, or your game controller? That's where drivers come in. Drivers are like little translators that allow your computer to communicate with all the different hardware components connected to it. But here's the thing, sometimes those drivers can get outdated or corrupted, leading to all sorts of weird issues. The good news is, updating your drivers is usually a quick and easy fix. Most hardware manufacturers offer driver updates on their websites, so you can easily download and install the latest versions. It's like giving your computer's translators a crash course in the latest lingo. Everything just works smoother. Section 7. Hardware headaches, overheating, and component failure. We've covered a lot of software solutions, but sometimes the problem lies with the hardware itself. One of the most common hardware issues is overheating. Just like us, computers generate heat when they're working hard. And just like us, they don't perform their best when they're overheated. Over time, excessive heat can even damage sensitive components, leading to costly repairs. So, if your computer's feeling hot to the touch, or if the fan is constantly running at full blast, it's time to investigate. Dust buildup inside the computer can clog up the cooling system, so a good cleaning might be all it takes. In some cases, you might need to replace the thermal paste or even upgrade the cooling system itself. Section 8. Maintenance is key. Keep your computer happy. Just like a car needs regular maintenance to run smoothly, so does your computer. Think of it like this. A little preventative care goes a long way in preventing those major meltdowns down the road. So what kind of maintenance are we talking about? Well, for starters, make sure you're running regular system updates. These updates often include important security patches and performance improvements. so don't skip them. It's also a good idea to run regular disk cleanup and defragmentation utilities to keep your hard drive running smoothly. And don't forget about physically cleaning your computer too. Dust off the keyboard, wipe down the screen, and give the inside a gentle dusting every now and then. Your computer will thank you for it. Section 9. You did it! Now go forth and compute. Congratulations, you made it. You've learned some basic troubleshooting tips, tackled common software and hardware issues, and even picked up some valuable maintenance habits. Remember, taking care of your computer doesn't have to be scary or complicated. With a little know-how and a can-do attitude, you can keep your digital buddy happy and healthy for years to come. So go forth, my fellow computer whisperers, and put your newfound knowledge to good use. And remember, if all else fails, there's always the good old-fashioned method. Turn it off and on again. Until next time, happy computing.